Testing 1, 2, 3.
You good, brother?
All right, that's a bit, man. Hey, I just want to say, like, before I even get started with the 3 points that I have to say, I just want to say, man, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for this opportunity. I'm thankful for everybody that's on this call right now and many more people that's going to get on this call. Honestly, I just want to say, I just want to give all praises to the Most High God, because I know without a doubt, if we didn't have the Most High God in our lives, man, this opportunity would not be possible. The ranks that are popping in this business would not be possible. The people that I'm surrounding myself by, like-minded people on a day-to-day basis, would not be possible. My family would not be possible. So before I even get started, can everybody please drop the praying hands in the chat right now so I can feel y'all energy right now so I can go get this going for y'all, bro. So just gonna do that for me, and I'm gonna give y'all that real spill, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the number one thing I want to discuss today is believe in your dreams. Yo God said this the best. Rule number 1, believe in your dreams. Understand that it's more than you, it's a team. And I just want to break that down real quick for y'all if y'all might not understand this. Understand your dreams. Everybody has a vision. And the way that God works is, man, it's so amazing, because the vision that a person has is totally different from another person's vision. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to come in your life and tell you the vision that you have, the one that you have in your mind, what you visualizing every day is not possible. People going to tell you, nah, you can't do it. What you doing right now, bro, you're not going to make it. Come on, chill with us. Chill at the bottom with everybody else. But that is not the vision. That is not the purpose. That is not the route that God is putting forward in front of you to make it happen. People gonna ridicule you all day, every day. That's okay. I got an example for y'all. When I first started off in the business, and this is no lie, if Rick is on this call, he can understand what I'm talking about. When I first started off in the business, my mom, you know what I'm saying, she was just like, do you really understand what you about to get into? Do you understand that this right here, this probably could not be something that could change your life? And my pops, you know what I'm saying, he at the back of it too. He like, bro, like, son, what you need to do is get a job, get a career, have a family, and live a life. But when you understand that, the world has been telling us that each and every day, get a job, do this, go to work, live a happy life. But that's not truly a happy life, especially when you're doing a job that you do not want to be doing, especially when you're surrounding yourself by people who are not giving you the necessary value, who are not giving you the necessary tools to help you progress in life, to help you move forward in life. One thing my pops told me is that if you ain't moving, you dying. And that's one of the craziest things I ever heard. If you're not moving, you dying. If you're not progressing, then you're not excelling. And I want everybody to understand this. And the second part that goes with that is this. Understand that it's more than you. Understand that it's more than you. It's a team. I would not have got to the position that I am in life without having Malik, without having Reek, without having other people in the business to guide me where I need to be. Because understand this, ladies and gentlemen, and I've said this once before, and I put this on my Instagram page, has the information you've been receiving changed your life situation? Especially when it comes down to our people. We are so stubborn when it comes down to new information. We always think it's something to get our money. We always think it's something that is not going to bring value into our life. But yet we still hang around the same people that are not doing anything. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to move away from that. That's not going to help us. That's not going to help us be prosperous in life. Understand that it's not on you all the time. You got to be able to have people to help you along the way. Just think about it. If you fall, like say if you're climbing up a tree and you fall, and you don't have nobody there to help you back up, where are you going to get? How is that going to help you, man? I really need people to understand this, bro. You cannot get to the level for which you see in your mind if you don't have people to help you there. You don't know everything. Stop acting like you know everything. You don't. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. I'm still learning from Malik. I'm still learning from mentors in this business. I don't know everything. But you also have to be humble, which brings me to my second point. And the second point is this. Always remain humble through the journey. Now, I know this. You're either going to remain humble or you're going to be humble. It's either one of the two. Either you're going to remain humble or somebody else is going to humble you. I got an example. When it comes down, a lot of people really don't know this, but I like playing ping pong, right? So when I'm up in there playing ping pong, I never come out of my mouth and say this. I never come out of my mouth and say, oh yeah, I'm the shit. Oh, I'm great. I'm legendary. That never comes out of my mouth. What everybody needs to understand is whatever you're doing in life, bro, never put yourself out there and be like, oh yeah, I'm legendary. Oh yeah, I do this. I got to this point all by myself. I did this. No. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand that nobody in this world, all authority, all governments, all kings of this world, everybody that's popping ranks in this business, you have to understand God put you in that position for a reason. God is in control of everything. He's everywhere at all times. He has the power to take what he gave to you away. I'm never coming out of my mouth saying, oh yeah, I'm legendary, because it's not on me. My purpose is to help other people in this world see a better life. That's it. That's what I'm here to do. If I'm just here all for myself and doing everything all by myself, what am I getting in it? There's nothing there. There's nothing there for me except vanity. And if people don't know what vanity is, it's something that is useless outside of God. If you don't have God in the midst of it, it will not last forever. It will not last forever. That's why I say any and all things, always put the Most High God first. You don't put the Most High God first, nothing will work. Nothing will work. And ladies and gentlemen, everybody has a testimony for that, man. Have you ever tried doing something by yourself? How did it turn out? You might have seemed like you got success, temporary success, but it didn't last for long. Humble yourself. Humble yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Or unless the Most High God gonna humble you. So my last point is this. And really hear me on this, because this is the last point and I'm finna get off and pass it to the next speaker. Number 3, understand that you have no limits. Understand that there are no limits to you. If you're looking outside of yourself and saying that, oh man, it's a lack of this, it's a lack of property, it's a lack of guidance, it's a lack of wisdom, you will forever see lack. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to understand that the power that is within us, understand, the power that is within us is greater than the power that is in the world. I'm finna say that one more time. The power that we have within us is greater than the power that is within the world. And let me explain it. Let me break that down. Everything outside of the world, when it comes down to water, when it comes down to the people we have conversations with, when it comes down to the trees that grow, when it comes down to the birds that fly through the air, the sun, the moon, the stars, all that is temporary. The money, cars, clothes, everything that we want, everything that we desire, all that is temporary. What happens when all of that is gone? What happens when all of that is gone? The Most High God's word will stand. That's why I say always see God and he will direct your paths forward, man. We are eternal. If anybody ever seen that movie called Coach Carter, you already know what I'm about to say. In the movie, he had this light-skinned fellow, and Coach Carter was asking him, he was like, son, what is your deepest fear? And the light-skinned, he was just like, huh? And throughout the whole movie, Coach Carter kept on asking him, son, what is your deepest fear? And then it got to the point where they was in this gym, because there was something happened, but they was in the gym, and the light skin, he popped up out of his desk and he said this, man. It is not, how did he say it? How did he say it? Our deepest fears, yeah, here you go. Our deepest fears is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fears is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. And I kid you not, if that ain't the real spill, man, that is the real spill. In life, there's gonna be limits. There's gonna be limits to this, limits to that. But the power that we have in us, there is no limits, man. There is no limits, and that scares me, to know that I am powerful beyond measure. To know that anything that I have in my mind, it can be visualized, it can be manifested into the world, man. I am infinite. You is infinite. Ashanti is infinite. Malik is infinite. Reek is infinite. Keandra is infinite. Everybody in this business is infinite, man. But just like a person who believes they can, is just like a person who believes they can't. Either way, they are absolutely right. So if you know that the power within you is greater than the power that is within the world, you can do anything. Corleone is telling you this. You can do anything, man. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do nothing. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't succeed. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't upgrade in this world, man. If you got the Most High God on your side, bro, he ain't nothing you can do, bro. He will never leave you nor forsake you. He will not have you out here looking stupid. He will not have you out here looking foolish. Ponder the path of thy feet, and all thy ways shall be established, man. That's in the book, man. That's in a book. But I ain't trying to keep y'all, man. I'm not trying to keep y'all, bro. It's just, man, when God starts speaking, I have to let God speak, man. I have to let God speak. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just gave y'all the real spiel, man. So the next person I want to bring up, this brother right here, man. There are so many things that I want to say. There are so many things that I want to say, man. But I just want to. Ever since day one, he been going hard. He been giving value. He been showing everybody what it means to be successful. A wonderful pops, a wonderful dad, man, and a wonderful leader. And he's continuing to drop jewels. He's continuing to lead people the way they're supposed to, so they can be able to see a better life, to be able to live financially, man. So the next person I want to bring up, man, is my brother, my dog, the man, the myth, the legend, my boy Malik, man. Go on, take it away, G.
Jeez. If y'all got some value, I need y'all to drop 333 in the chat. If y'all ain't getting no value, y'all wasn't listening, y'all wasn't taking notes, y'all wasn't ready to get y'all mind right to get on these charts. Because Corleone really just gave, I ain't even gonna say he killed it. He just gave y'all the real spill. So Corleone, what I need you to do is to drop your IG in the chat so everybody know where they can go and keep up with you, because you really just killed the call. The crazy thing is that was Corleone's first time ever doing a call, and you guys see he been ready. He been getting ready for this moment, and he really went dumb. He really went in. So he just gave y'all the mindset. So there's no need for any more mindset. We gonna get straight into the skill set. Sheesh, Corleone, you went dumb. No cap. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Y'all can see my screen, right, family? Let me get a thumbs up or something in the camera. Somebody, something. Y'all can see my screen. Bet. Okay, bet. So we actually in this trade right now. I don't want to really talk about trading right now, but we actually in this trade right now. It's crazy. My guy Trader Unlimited just called this trade for us. But I want to get into how to actually use TradingView, right? So I'm gonna actually go to something that I ain't got marked up. Let's see. Man, I'm going to all the pads that I got marked up. Okay, bet. So for everybody that's new to the business, I know you guys don't really understand how to use TradingView, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of give you some tips on what you can do while using TradingView, and then we're gonna actually have somebody come in and show you guys a strategy, right? So of course, up here in this area, we have, you know, the time frames, monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 2 hour, all the way down to the 1 minute. We actually have the seconds as well, but we don't use those. We go pretty much down to the 1 minute. Here is where you can type it in and find whatever currency pair you're trying to trade. So right here we have the euro versus the Great British pound. Just literally to decide what you want to trade, right? Then we have here the cross, dot, arrow, eraser, whatever you want to use, whatever cursor you want to use. This is where you will find your trend lines, horizontal rays, so on and so forth. Here's where you will find your paintbrush, rectangles, circles, triangles, so on and so forth. Text, if you want to annotate, anchor text, call out balloon, all of those different things. Long and sharp positions. If you want to add like stickers, I guess you would call it. Here's where you can add those stickers. Your measurement tool to see how many pips you're gonna catch or how many pips your stop loss is if you don't really want to go ahead and calculate pips on your own. Then we also have the magnet to make sure that the chart doesn't move. Right. Then we also have this eye right here. You can actually lock the chart. So no matter whatever you draw on the chart, it won't move when you try to move the chart, just when you're looking back testing and everything. And we also have this eye, which is basically going to hide all the drawing tools or indicators if you have any on your chart. Trash can, of course, removes everything. Then you have your favorites tool. Here's where you can have your watch list. So if you trade certain pairs that move at certain times throughout the day, maybe you trade pairs that really, the GBP pairs that move during London, and that's what the setup that you're looking for, you would probably put them on a watch list. You can have different different types of watch lists. You can also set alerts. You can create an alert anytime you have a pending trade or whatever. And that's pretty much everything that you would need on TradingView, to be honest. Let's see. Here's where you can find your indicators. Indicator strategies that already are pre-made through TradingView are here as well. And that's pretty much how to use TradingView. You can compare and add different symbols, different currency pairs. And that's pretty much how to work TradingView, right? If you want to change to the line chart to, pretty much help yourself find out support and resistance. I know a lot of you guys are new within your first 30 days. So this will definitely help you when you're looking for support and resistance. Or if you want to use the Heikin-Ashi candles or whatever, if you, for whatever reason, you want to change your candlesticks from actual candles, you can do that as well. Let me go ahead and check the chat box. Okay, bad. Anybody got any specific questions, anything that y'all really don't understand about TradingView, about just marking up the charts, anything like that right now? Oh, one thing also, you could change your settings just by right-clicking, going to the color theme. You can change it to light, dark, whatever, and then it's gonna actually go in and teach you how you can really change all of that. Let's see. Oh, I'm tripping. My bad, y'all. Go to your settings, change the candlestick colors. If you want to use red and black for whatever color you want to use, you can use that. You can add a watermark if you wanted to let you know what pair you're trading at all times. As you can see, Euro GBP. You could add horizontal lines, remove the background, just really personalize your charts to make them look, how you would want to look, what makes you feel comfortable, honestly. You guys do have the ability to unmute yourself. So if you got any questions, definitely I want you guys to go ahead and unmute yourself and ask questions. Let's see. Let me make sure y'all got these cameras on first. Okay. I see some of y'all ain't got these cameras on. I need the cameras on. Let's get it. Need the cameras on. We all family over here. Y'all hear Deuce in the background. But anybody got any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat box or unmute yourself, ask those questions. If y'all don't have no question, just drop a 7 in the chat, and I'll actually go over a trade idea. So at the top, right beside the currency pair, it should, on your trading view, it should have a few of these already. But when you click on it, you can just click the star and it'll have every time frame that you really want to look at. And you can go ahead and just click the star and it'll show you the different time frames. So honestly, I would have the monthly, the weekly, the daily, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, and 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, and 1 minute. That would be the time frames that I would personally use, just because that's the time frames that I really look at. Especially when you're first starting out, all of these time frames are gonna be something that you want to look at when you're first starting out. Anybody else got any questions? I'm monitoring the chat box as well. Honestly, no, but there's no reason why you would want to see multiple time frames at the exact same time, to be real. Because I don't know if you understand how the candlesticks work, but whatever time frame you're on, that's how much time it took to print that candlestick. So, for an example, although this candlestick is pretty big here, right? It took the same amount of time to print this candlestick as it did to print this one, right? It took 4 hours to print both of these candlesticks. So I can go ahead and zoom in. Whatever time frame you're on, pretty much it's gonna be doing the same thing. Overall, it's gonna be doing the exact same thing. But whatever time frame you're on is just gonna show more candlesticks printed the lower the time frame. So even if you were to drop down to the 1 minute, it may look like this is going up, right? But in reality, if you squeeze the graph, you squeeze it, it's still going down. It's still going in that bearish market, which has been in pretty much for the last month. Anybody else got any questions? Any concerns? Anything? No question is off limits. Definitely want you guys to get some value, because the next speaker that I'm going to bring up, she's literally going to give you some value, give you some sauce on the charts. So definitely go ahead and drop your questions right now. Gold Cup is actually an add-on. So Gold Cup is just an add-on where pretty much you get a product through the company and they're gonna do all the work for you pretty much, and you can go ahead and continue learning while you earn. So Gold Cup isn't it doesn't have, I'm not gonna say it doesn't have anything to do with the charts. It's more so a product instead of like an actual trade. Gold Cup is the name of a product that the company offers. Any other questions? Anybody else got a question? Anybody? Okay, I'll run through and quickly show you guys what it's like when you first start marking up. What I normally do is, because I've been doing it for a while now, I'll come to the daily, but I'll show you guys what you should do, right? So first things first, you would come to the monthly and you would look and see exactly what has happened with this particular currency pair. So here is the monthly time frame. As you can see here, January 15th. Well, in 2015 is when it pretty much made a higher low. So for those of you who don't know, I know it seems kind of repetitive for some of you guys, but I'll actually go ahead and show it as well. Right. So basic market structure, right, is a series of higher lows, higher highs, lower lows, lower highs, right? Because we all know that the market can't move straight up and straight down. It has to move pretty much, not really a zigzag, but in this way, right? Creating a series of higher highs, higher lows. Let me go ahead and remove this watermark so y'all can see it a little bit better. Hope y'all taking notes, because note takers are money makers. But pretty much, this is how the market moves. It'll create higher highs, and I'll go ahead and help y'all out. So if you don't already have this, definitely want you to go ahead and take a screenshot of this when I'm finished, just for your personal references. So higher highs. All right. We also have drop a 111 in the chat if you're following along and you really understand what's going on. Okay. I see y'all been plugging in. I see y'all. That's good. Everybody plug in. Higher lows. Yes, sir. Yeah, and this is pretty much how the market moves. It moves in these series of different patterns, different higher highs, higher lows, lower highs. So if you don't already have this schematic, you can go ahead and get ready to take a screenshot and save this. I made sure to color code everything, so that way you already know which ones go with which, what name. So if you want to go back and study. So this is basic market structure, right? Because the market, the way the market truly moves is it moves in impulsive moves and pullbacks. Can one of y'all grab my charger from me? So it moves in impulsive moves and pullbacks, right? So I learned this from Starboy. He learned it from Christopher Terry. True duplication. So as you can see, this is an impulsive move, pullback, impulsive move, pullback, impulsive move, pullback. And of course, you have to break market structure to change the trend. So that's pretty much how the market moves. So that's pretty much how the market moves. Let's see. Let me check the chat box. So drop a y'all. Somebody unmute themselves and let me know that they following along. Let me see who really paying attention.
We got you.
Okay, bet. So I can actually show y'all this on the chart as well. All right. So here we go. This is our higher high on the monthly. This is the highest. This is actually the highest that Euro GBP has ever been. Turn it off. I think he turned it off. It's still on. Y'all can hear me? My bad, family. My bad. We back in action. Y'all can hear me? We good? We good?
Yeah.
Okay. Bet. My bad, family. But as you can see, this is the peak. This is the high. Then we created a higher low. Created another higher low here. All right. Created another higher low. At the same time, at the same token, Ashanti text journal, we're creating lower lows. All right. So as you can see, this is how the market is moving. Y'all got this screenshot of this already? Bet. Let y'all go ahead and get that. So that's pretty much how the market moves. It moves not really, it pretty much moves up and down, sideways kinda, but not really sideways. I'm gonna actually show y'all what I mean. All right. So when we come to the monthly, we're coming to really determine overall what the trend is. And pretty much, as you can see, for the past few months, it's been pushing upwards, pretty much up, for like the last 3 months, honestly, since the beginning of the year. So we'll drop down to the weekly and we see, okay, in the last couple of weeks, we actually had a pullback. We had that pullback, right? So remember what I just told you guys. We have impulsive moves and then we have pullbacks, right? So on the weekly time frame, since August of 2019, this currency pair has really been dropping, right? It's been selling off. Then we started to gain strength pretty much in February, right? We pushed up, we broke this high, right? Doesn't mean we're in an uptrend just yet, but we continue to push up, and then we broke this stronger form of resistance, right? Once we broke this, we actually can consider the trend to be changed, right? We continue to push up, came back, retraced, created that pullback, right? Now we're looking for the higher low to be formed, right? So this is a low right here. This is a low. And pretty much we're looking for this to form another higher low and then push up even more, right? Because of course the market can't move straight up or straight down. It has to pull back. It has to give us those pullbacks, right? And pullbacks are literally probably the best time to, find an entry to get into a trade. So once we get down to the daily, it's pretty much the same process. We're looking to, pretty much find out what the true trend is, what the trend is that we're trading in right now, right? So right now, I look at this and I see that it's creating higher lows. So we're looking for buy opportunities, right? Looking for those buy opportunities, drop down to the 4-hour time frame. All right. So now we can see that price is moving sideways, right? We see this sideways motion. So this is considered consolidation, accumulation, distribution, whatever you want to call it, is pretty much all the same thing. This is moving sideways. We do not want to trade sideways movement. Why? Because the market is going to give us insufficient price action. It's going to give us the red screens that we don't want to see, right? We want to see blue screens. We want to see blue screens at all times. So if we want to see blue screens, then we don't trade in sideways markets. We trade in markets that are going to make a decision and give us what we really are looking for, right? So on a 4-hour time frame, that's where we really get into it, and we can see if we can actually find a trade idea or a trade setup, right? So for me, the strategy that I use right now, I would understand that this is in a distribution phase. So I'm gonna be looking for the spring test so I can actually get into the buy up, to get into the buy pretty much up, back up to these highs. That's what I would be looking for, especially with everything that's been going on in the markets so far this week. But it is Monday, so we're not gonna force any trades. What I would do after that is go down to the 1-hour time frame just to see more data, just to understand what's going on. But I don't want to go too far over you guys' head. I know a lot of you guys are new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go ahead and pass it to the next speaker. All right. So I really want you guys, I hope you guys are taking notes, because this next speaker is literally about to come in and drop gems, drop sauce on you guys, right? I don't think you guys really know just yet, but I promise you it's gonna all make sense when she gets to talking. Literally, I can't make this up, man. Can't make this up. The strategy she's gonna show you is one of the first strategies that I learned when I first got started, and I was able to see profit right away just by learning this strategy, using this strategy to my advantage. So if you're new on this car, even if you've been in the business for a while now, I definitely encourage you to take notes and really listen, because everything that she's about to say is going to benefit you and help you get to the next level. So without further ado, the lady boss Lavender, go ahead and take it away. Let me see. Go ahead and take it away.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lav. It's really good to be here. I'm excited to talk to you all. Today, I'm going to be going over the 450 strategy, or other people call it the MA cross, whatever works for you. I'm going to be teaching it through Gold Cup. So if you don't already have Gold Cup, you should definitely invest in that. It has made me a lot of money. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. 1 second. Okay. Drop a 2 in the chat if you can see my screen. Awesome. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. 1 second. I'll just go in here actually. Okay. All right. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and pop into the hour one. Oh, also, how I got to Gold's Cup, if you do have it or when you do have it, you can go ahead and go here, click I'm Center, log in. Then you're going to go to Strategies, click Gold Cup, and boom. So the reason why I do like using this chart is because if you haven't purchased TradingView, there's only a certain amount of indicators you can use, but I still utilize both. So to get started, you're gonna wanna change your candles to Heikin-Ashi candles. The reason why is because it shows the momentum of how the market is going. You know, it's you can obviously see it looks a bit different from regular candles. So that's very good to tune into. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to add your MA and your EMA. This strategy right here is really so simple. Like, it's so simple. Once you get it down, you're going to become extremely profitable off of it. So the first thing you're going to do is go ahead and type in MA, moving average. So you're going to click that once, and then you're going to add your EMA, moving average exponential. And then one extra thing I'm going to have you guys add is your MA with the EMA cross, but I'll go over that later. So for your MA, this is going to be your 4. This line right here does all the crossing. So you're going to go ahead and change that to a 4. Super simple. Okay. The next thing, oh wait, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Yeah, okay. I make mine turquoise, trust the turquoise. I'm gonna make it a little thicker. Okay. Why isn't it letting me? Okay, let me delete this really quick. Okay. Let me make this line thicker for you guys. 1 second. I'm not sure why it's not letting me make it thicker. Okay, anyways, we're just gonna go ahead. So now I'm gonna go to my EMA. I'm gonna click settings. It's under the color. Sorry guys, I'm not sure why it's not popping up. That's what I thought. Oh, correct. You got me there. Okay, there we go. So I just have a zoom right here. All right. So you can go ahead and change the thickness down here. All right, there we go. So trust the turquoise. Your 4 does all the crossing. So next, your EMA. You're gonna go ahead and change that to 50. That's it. Sorry. Okay, so your MA is 4 and your EMA is 50. Go ahead and make that a little thicker. Boom. All right. So I'm gonna find an example right here. All right, the next thing I want to show you guys is the MA with the EMA cross. So if you can see these little crosses pop up, I'm gonna go ahead and uncheck these two. You can write this down. Add the MA/EMA cross. This just shows exactly where the cross happened. Okay. So it's gonna show exactly where the cross took place. So you can unclick MA and EMA. Just leave the crosses. Yeah, I can leave it purple, or I'm gonna make mine black. Boom. Okay, right here. See the little things. Okay, so the next thing I want you guys to add is your MACDs. So you're gonna go back to indicators. Okay, if you guys got the 4 and the 50 down, go ahead and drop a 2. Drop a 3 if you need me to go over it. I'm sorry if I'm moving a little bit fast. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you just add your MA and your EMA. The MA is 4, the EMA is 50. That's it. And you make your 4 turquoise and your EMA purple. Or, you know, whatever colors you want. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add our MACDs. We're gonna add 2. Okay. So the settings for the first one is going to be 12, 18, and 1. So you can go ahead and take a screenshot. All right, style. You're gonna have histogram checked, MACD unchecked, and your signal checked, and they're both gonna be red. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and press OK. So for your next one, this is your second MACD. It's gonna be 5, 10, and 1. So you can go ahead and take another screenshot. Okay. So now you're gonna go to style, uncheck MACD, make your histogram black, make your signal green. You can make it whatever green you want. Okay, so you can screenshot that too. All right. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna mush these two together. So you're gonna go ahead and put your cursor and then hold down your little grab button. And when you see the little fist, like grab it, you're gonna go ahead and drag it up. Oops. Okay, boom, and now they're together. So that's what you want. That's what you want. And then, perfect, 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 perfect. Okay. Where's my, there we go, there we go. So 0 right here, I'm gonna go ahead and, oops, no. Give me 1 second, guys, my computer's glitching. Okay, so now we're gonna go into it. So the indicators that you're gonna look at, all you're really looking for is a cross. You just wanna find a cross, okay? So for instance, I just wanna find a good example. Okay, so let's see right here. Okay, this works. So we're gonna look at this little move right here. All right, so we see that it obviously crossed. The 4 crossed underneath the 50. That's an indicator for a sell. Up here, the 4 crossed above the 50, indicator for a buy. This wouldn't have been a good buy to get into due to the fact that it retraced and it pulled back, but it did shoot up again. So we're just gonna look right here. So you're gonna look for your cross. That's an indicator. You should be watching the chart prior, assuming that a cross is gonna happen. Okay, so once you see that it crossed, this cross should actually be right here where the candle actually crossed on, but I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore that. All right, so when the cross happens, you don't wanna jump in right away. You can, but I'd advise that you wait for the second candle to form and then go ahead and enter there. Another indicator you wanna look at besides the 4 and the 50 crossing is a flat top. Okay, you see how it's flat here, no wick? That is a good like go sign to hop in right there. That would be an entry for you, okay? Vice versa, if you're looking for a buy and the cross happens, you wanna be looking for a flat bottom. So just remember that, write that down. Flat top for a sell, flat bottom for a buy. So the third thing you're gonna look at for your MACDs is there we go, okay. So now you want to go ahead and look at your MACDs. This is just going to be another confirmation for you. So where you're going to look at is for a sell. So right here, you're going to look and see, you're going to wait for the green line to cross below the price line. So this is the price line right here. You see this little dotted line? That's your price line. So for a sell, you're going to wait for the green line to cross below the price line, okay? The red doesn't necessarily have to cross above or below. As long as it's following the same direction as the green, that's a go. So think of the red as like the shadow for the green, okay? Same thing for a buy. Let's see here. Same thing for a buy. You're gonna wait for the green line to cross above price line, okay? Super simple. Green under price line, sell. Green above price line, buy, okay? And like I said, the red follows the green's momentum. It's its shadow. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how to find your entry. So you see how I take my cursor right here? This is the candle that it crossed on. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the second candle that formed. I'm gonna put my cursor here, and you can click Alt-V. And I think for a Mac, it's, what is it? For a Mac, it's, hold on, let me see. Option V, something like that. I think it's Option V. Okay. Oh yeah, Option V for a Mac. So you're gonna go ahead and put this line right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take it right there too. Yeah, Option V for a Mac. Okay, cool. All right, drop a 3 in the chat if you got this so far. Let me check the chat box. Green below is buy. Yeah, so when your green crosses underneath the price line, which is this dotted line right here, it's like another indicator to get into that sell. Okay, so for your entry, you do want to wait for the candle to close. So like, you know how I said it crosses right here? You don't want to just jump in, because with this candle being open, anything can really happen. You know, so that's why you want to practice patience. You want to get, you can get in, you know, when it crosses, but, you know, be a smart trader. But right after this candle opens and forms, you can go ahead and hop in. And the flat top is another indicator to get in, okay? So to find your TP, yeah, if green is below price line and it crosses above, it's a good for a buy. Yeah, all right. So now to find your TP, just a little side note, for the hour 1, your TP, do I offer one-on-ones? Yeah, I can totally go over this one-on-one with you guys. If you want to, totally up to that. But just a little side note, write this down. For the 450, we look at higher time frames. So just remember, you know, you want to be looking at the structure of the market as a whole, you know, and to get a bigger picture, you look at higher time frames. So like the hour 1 or the hour 4 or the day or even the weekly, you can really see what the market has been doing and what it's actually doing long term. And then you can go into the 15-minute, you know, to find entries. But for this strategy in particular, you can go into hour 1, hour 4, and day for entries. All right, so write this down. For hour 1, your TP is going to be 25 to 30 pips. From hour 4, your TP is going to be 30 to 55 pips. The day time frame, it's going to be 60 to 75 pips. Now, to find your TP, I'm going to go ahead and take my pip calculator right here from the close of the body. Oh wait, I already did this. I mean, I kind of put it right in there. But from the close of the body, you're going to drag it down. Since we're on the hour 1, I'll go to 30 pips. Oops. Okay, I'll just put it there. That works. Okay. All right. I'm gonna change this to green. And right there, that's gonna be your take profit, okay? And so for the hour 4, like I said, 30 to 55 pips, day time frame, 60 to 75. So, you know, you just take your pip calculator, you go from the body of the clothes, not the wick, and you would just drag down to however many pips, and then you're gonna go ahead and press Alt-H for horizontal line. And then for Mac, Option H. Yep. All right, now for your stop loss. Same thing. I'm gonna take my pip calculator. I'm gonna go from the body, and I'm gonna go up. Oh yeah, one more thing, write this down. For your stop loss, you're always gonna go 15 to 20 pips for all time frames. So I'm gonna go up like 20. Yeah, so it's 15 to 20 for all time frames. Boom. Oh wait, was that even 20 pips? Let me delete that. Okay, there. Boom. And I think I actually missed this one too. Okay, from the body, 30 pips. Okay, cool. So this is gonna be your take profit, and this is gonna be, yeah, your stop loss. Boom. So 15 to 20 pips, all time frames for your stop loss. You just take your pip calculator from the close of the body for your TP and your SL, and you're just gonna take the pip calculator 20 pips. You're gonna then hit Alt-H, change the color to red, and there's your stop loss right here. So you can see on the right, that's gonna be the signal that you would pop in, okay? So this is your take profit, this is your stop loss, all right? And just another tip, the hour 4 and the day chart is more of a swing trade. So, you know, just a little tip. Also, if you do have Gold Cup, definitely check out Delano's live. I know he puts more indicators, but this is a simple breakdown of how you use the 450. You know, like it's really just, you're really just looking for that cross and then entering and then finding, you know, your SL and your TP from the close of the body up, close the body down. Same thing for a buy, it's just reversed. You're gonna go from the close of the body up for your TP and then the close of the body down for your stop loss, okay? So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and drop them. If you got this, drop a 2. If you're still confused, drop a 4. Okay, but yeah, remember, you know, we're just looking for the crosses. When the 450 crosses, that's really all we're looking for. It's really, really, really not that difficult. You know, it might sound a little complicated at first, but you know, look, cross, guy, you know, it's like cross, so. And then it's just the little indicators, and then your MACDs are just another indication that is gonna be a good buy or sell. What's the pips for 1 hour? So for your TP is gonna be 25 to 30 pips from the close of the body. For your stop loss, it's 15 to 20 pips, all time frames. All right, so that's pretty much all I have for you guys. It's a super, super simple strategy. You know, you can pop it in to TradingView and you can save your layout so that when you get back into TradingView or go live, you can just open the layout and then it's already going to be in there. If you do have Gold Cup, however, you know, when you go to MA crosses, I can actually show you guys. When you go to MA crosses, it's going to have the 450 already in for you. So that's pretty much all I have. Thank you for watching. I just want to say you're all so very, very, very lucky to be on the team that you are on. You guys have a lot of knowledge given to you and very, very, very knowledgeable mentors. So definitely utilize them, utilize the education, and go crazy, guys. That's all I have for you today, and thank you so much for giving me the time.
Sheesh, drop some 777s in the chat for the lady boss. Just came and dropped some trading value on you guys. So if you got some value, drop 777 in the chat. That's pretty much all we have for tonight's team training. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for hopping on. This recording will be uploaded, so you guys will definitely have access to go back and rewatch. Definitely, I see a lot of people taking notes and asking questions, so I know you guys really like this strategy. So if you want to go ahead and master it, we're going to try to get the lady boss back on a call sometime next week. So with that being said, I see all of you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. The only time we look down is when we're trying to help somebody else up. Peace.